This is Liliani and
Christina.
we are here today with a different topic. We're gonna have some fun today, make it a little more light. So if you're listening, you want to stop and watch us because we're gonna be showing you our products, our favorite products.
Yeah. Now, some of these products we developed ourselves, and other products, most of the products that we're going to talk about today, we didn't. But because of our experience in the health and aesthetic industry, and because of our experience here on planet Earth, we've been around in the sense of consumers of cosmetic products, products for beautification, for health, and when I become passionate about a product that I find highly effective, I want to share that information because I think knowledge is power, and I want to prevent you from making the mistake that I made and waste money.
Yeah.
You know?
And there's tips that because we are in this industry, we actually get exposed and then we see the quality of those products and the easiness of using those products. So
what is that show that used to be
really
QVC? QVC. Welcome to QVC
of Empowered Podcast.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna have to be getting up. I know I will to reach some of these products. So bear with me if I become out of frame. So I don't know how you want to do this, but I'm gonna start with some of the products. Well, let me start with the health products because they're in my way. So I don't know about you, but I am not a big consumer of fruits. I love some fruits, but eating them on a daily basis, not so much. And I'm also not, I love vegetables, but I'm not cooking a lot of vegetables. So I'm not getting my recommended daily allowance of fruits and vegetables, all right? And I'm also, because I do a lot of vegetarian meal prepping, I don't consume really a whole lot of red meat. Protein is very important to me, so I'm a huge fan of superfoods. So this right here, and mind you, I want a complete superfood. Can you guys see this brand? By that I mean I want it to have pre and probiotics. I want it to have at least 50 fruits and vegetables that provide all of your daily recommendation of vitamins and minerals. I also want it to have collagen. Most superfoods do not contain all the 5 types of collagen that I need. I'm pre-osteoporosis. I have low bone density, so I want it to address cartilage, hair, the appendages of the skin, hair, nails, and so I find that this is the best reasonably priced superfood, and I like it in chocolate, but it also comes in.
I like the vanilla.
Yeah. You can buy this right on Amazon. So with everything, the levels and everything that you need, this is the best one that I found, and I've tried them all, and it's really good tasting.
They're available at Costco.
Also Costco. Costco is a hit and miss all the time. You know that? It depends. Not everything's at every Costco. Yeah. So then I do amino acids, and this is the brand that I choose for amino acids. And I like this one. It's very cost effective. And the reason why I like this one the best is because it's flavorless. I don't want any flavor. There's some others that I tried that are, different, watermelon. And if you drink it all by itself, great. But if you're going to make it into a smoothie, and you want to make it chocolate or banana, sometimes those two mixtures just don't do well together. So that's my favorite. Okay. I mentioned to you that I have low bone density, so it's important that I supplement. I need to get full collagen peptides. Do you use this one?
Not the Orgain. I use the Vital Protein.
I like this one. Also has the probiotics. What is the? I forgot what it's 1 billion probiotics, so it's a high dosage. So I combine this because I want to make sure, again, I'm addressing my skin, my bone density, my hair, my nails, all of that. And then the last ingredient as part of my daily ritual superfood is mushroom. Now, mind you, I'm about to make my own product,
Mhm.
but this is the one that I use right here. It's a master blend. It has 10 different mushrooms in it for cognitive health.
Mhm.
I can't express how much I love this. And this powder is great because you can just drink it as a coffee,
Mm.
or it's part of my daily ritual. So
So tell me again about this. You can just drink it like just as
Yeah.
a hot water with
Hot
that?
water,
Tastes
yeah.
like coffee?
yes, it's great. It's got like a natural earthy flavor. There's many mushroom coffees that are out, but this one tastes the best.
Mm.
And the fact that it has 10 different mushrooms, some of them only have reishi or lion's mane, certain ones. This has and the benefits of this, you guys can read this online. We have it in our storefront. But read all the benefits of the different types of mushrooms. What they offer you is anti-aging, cognitive health, so focus, memory, clarity, all of
I
those
need
things.
some of them.
Oh, I'm a huge consumer of mushrooms. So all those products I just showed you, it would be, how many of you could stay consistent to consuming that on a daily basis? You know, opening all the jars. You said you have them.
But I only do 2 products together.
Okay. So I wanted to address the whole person. I used to take, this is the honest to God's truth, I used to take about 20 different supplements because as a holistic health practitioner, every time I had to study and learn about a new supplement, oh my God, I'm buying it. At the end of the day, I would have about 20 supplements popping these pills. Well, guess what happened after a year or 2 of doing that? I just started doing away with one or just skipping over it because I start to choke.
You last a year or 2?
Yeah, of those, you know, and it's expensive. I was paying over $1,000 a month on some of these supplements as they started accumulating. So I became non-consistent at taking them. I eventually stopped taking them. I felt like I was going to choke. Gave myself excuses. So what I did is I basically replaced all of that with these products that I just showed you, these 4 products, and I've now addressed all of them. So I've got all my daily vitamins, minerals, pre and probiotics, cognitive health mushrooms, and my amino acids, and I combine it into one powder. So I have to kind of reach up. I hope I can do this without dropping it. So this is my big container. It's called Superfood.
I love it.
You can see some powder on the bottom. So what I did is, because all of these products are basically, you know, 30-day supply, some are 50-day supply, you have to measure it out. And I do 1 month at a time. So I do all the measurements, I combine it in one container there. And then I just have my shaker glass. And so I just put it inside and I just do almond milk. And I shake this puppy up on my way to the gym, and I just drink it while I'm at the gym. And it's 1 scoop. So it's basically, you measure everything out to where it equates to just 1 scoop inside this container, and you're done for the day. You have all your fruits, all your vegetables, all your vitamins, minerals, everything you need, and you're good to go. So I had to share that with you. And then when you guys want to make that into like a smoothie, and you can combine other fruits and you know, different proteins or yogurts, I like to take my hemp seed and my chia seed and I combine those into my smoothies. And I also just eat these in my cereal. I love the benefits of hemp and chia, and I list the benefits of these products on our website. So those are some health products that I just am crazy about. Now you talk about one of your
Let me take
products,
one.
so I can remove these and get ready for my other.
Okay, so I chose this one that, this is the Arbonne Pineapple Fizz.
Love Arbonne.
Allergy Fizz. So they have different tastes, all the different fruits, and pineapple is my favorite. So I love the freeze.
She said fizz.
The fizz of the taste, and sometimes I even incorporate with carbonated water. There's another name for that water.
It's carbonated water.
Yeah, with gas, right? Like carbonated water. I have something in my head. But anyway, so that's like very simple one. I love it. pineapple fizz from Airborne.
Now, what is the intention behind those? I forget. I know they're popular. I had my daughter used to take those, but it's a water enhancer.
It's a water enhancer.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's supposed to be energy booster,
Gotcha.
but I don't really drink for that. But
You drink.
I
because you
drink
like
for the taste and the.
and therefore you increase
It helps
your water
me
intake.
water intake. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. So
Okay.
your turn.
All right.
Back to you.
Yeah. So this is another. So we discussed in another podcast episode that I have issues staying asleep. Not so much falling asleep, but staying asleep. So this is called Pillow Ritual, and it's a lavender spray for your pillows. And this, I'm telling you guys, trust me when I say it will not only does it smell good if you love lavender. For those of you who don't like lavender, then sorry, you're out of luck. But lavender is naturally relaxing, but this really enhances your sleep and helps me stay asleep. So I just spray my pillow, and what I like about it, it has no residue. I don't know if you've ever, sometimes I used to take just essential oils and mix it with a blend and spray, but I could feel it. It had a residue. This doesn't have a residue. It's so, the molecule structure is so lightweight. So Pillow Ritual, it's one of my favorites. Go ahead.
You want? Okay, so I have this other one that it's like I carry in my purse. It's a hand sanitizer and it's a cucumber aloe. I like because it's also aloe moisturizing.
Yeah.
And you know that smell with like you have the hand sanitizing, like the alcohol smell. You don't have this like, and you know I like to keep my hands clean when I go to.
And
everywhere.
where do you purchase this one from?
This is a wholesome foods.
Whole Foods.
Whole Food store.
Okay.
Yeah, the 365 brand.
Yeah. So you got an added benefit of aloe vera in there. So it's not as dehydrating as many hand sanitizers
Yeah,
are.
and the smell, right? Like
And
the
the smell.
cucumber is
Yeah.
very refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we are now living in a society in a time where it's always, let me smell this bad boy.
You know what I like to use this when I put gas?
Wow, it really dries quickly. Do you find you use a lot of it?
Yeah.
Like, no, meaning like you need a
Oh,
lot?
no, that's it.
Oh.
That's it.
Okay.
Do you need more?
No, that was good. I actually like that because instead of sometimes you have to keep rubbing and rubbing and rubbing to get it in. That dries
And it's like
so quickly.
99% kills the germ. You know what I like to use also, like when I put gas, I always sanitize my hand
you need
after.
to. Yeah, me too.
Okay, your turn.
All right.
She has a lot more products than I
do. So I'm gonna go into this little guy. Okay. Do you know I'm a licensed cosmetologist?
Yes.
And I used to do hair for years and years and years till I got like a tendonitis and I had to kind of give it up. So I see so many women, you wash your hair and I hope you guys know that you shouldn't be really brushing your hair when it's wet, because the hair when it's wet stretches and it can snap. And so if you have a brush that it's very tight with all the bristles and they're not balled at the, bald meaning a ball is at the tip of each bristle, it will break the hair. And that's when you're gonna most of the breakage does not happen from dry brushing, it happens when you brush your hair wet. This is actually designed as a wet brush and it's very flexible. And each tip, you see how it's bald? So again, everything we're talking about is listed on our podcast, empoweredpodcast.org. It's our highly recommended products or products that we talk about on our episodes. But this detangles the hair without snapping the hair, without breaking the hair. It's an excellent detangler. And designed strictly for wet brushing. Doesn't mean to say that you can't use it for dry brushing, but it's meant for wet brushing. So it's called a wet brush. Love this product.
That's cool.
Amazon. All right.
Okay, go one more.
Okay, let me do another one. All right. This product I found on TikTok. And so I'm sorry guys. Being from the aesthetic industry, I'm really an enthusiast on skincare ingredients. And part of your morning ritual should always be vitamin C. And the higher dosage, the more effective it's going to be. And vitamin C not only helps to fight free radicals that age us, that inhibit our skin and cause damage to our skin. Vitamin C is a brightener, it's an antioxidant. So internal consumption of vitamin C is, really good, but also topical application. So this is 20%.
This one is intake.
No,
This is topical.
application.
Okay.
20% of ascorbic acid, which is the most stabilized form of vitamin C, because vitamin C is very finicky. So apply to dry skin after your cleansing and toning. Apply to dry skin and let it do its thing for like 2-3 minutes before you apply your next product. So again, you can find this on our storefront, but it's the best form, highly effective, brightening of the skin, brightening of dark spots, everything anti-aging. But I love this one, and I've tried countless brands of vitamin C serum. Okay, let me go to 2 of my products that are not considered cosmetic, but would lead to application. So, do you wear foundation?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. It's a tint moisturizer. It's
So
not.
that's called BB cream.
Okay,
That's so that's what you're using is BB cream. So 2 of my favorite products, guys, and again listed on our storefront, is primer. When we get older, now when I talk about eating the cosmetics today, I'm talking to the mature woman. I'm not talking to the younger woman, although these are very popular with the younger women. But my focus is on the mature women, because I do realize most of the makeup artists out there or the influencers that are talking about their favorite products they're targeting or marketing to the younger female. I'm talking to the woman in my age category. Primer is so beneficial to us as we get older because it actually fills in all, I'm just going to put it bluntly in terms that really will hit home, fills in all the gaps and crevices and craters, and so it kind of makes a smooth finish. It's like priming the walls. The painter primes
before
the wall
you put the makeup
before you
on.
paint, so the paint stays on. It adheres better to the wall and it gives a smoother finish to the paint. Well, that's what primer does. And this particular primer has more of a, it kind of blurs all the fine lines and wrinkles, so it almost acts as like an eraser. So I love this. And then of course, this is my setting spray, and I like this. It's NYX, and these are so affordable. Again, on Amazon, but you can find.
What is this one?
This is a spray that you spray. It's right over your foundation. So it sets it all in,
Okay.
and it kind of acts like a sealer and refresher. You can use this throughout the day, but right after you just do a couple sprays. So as far as a mature woman and kind of just finishing off your makeup where it lasts all day long, these are your 2 best friends.
Got it.
Okay? Go ahead, my dear.
Okay, so I want to talk about 2 of my favorite teas. One is the digestive tea, which, I have, because of my past surgery and the weight loss problems, I have a digestive situation, and the semaglutide is low digestion.
Yeah.
So the digestive tea, it really helps with the digestion, and also have like a little like sweet taste. It has a little bit of stevia, so, and ginger, and so it's a really nice digestive for digestion. It's also soothing, like that little sweet taste, and then another one that is a new addition to our blends at the clinic is the sinus relief, because you have a lot of congestion in this pocket, in this area here, so it's specific for the lymph nodes on the face, and combined with the massage is like, it really helps.
So that would be great for people who have allergies, people who have sinus infections, and then people that overall just have sleeping issues with
people who are going apnea.
Yes.
Apnea. How do you say it?
I don't sleep apnea.
Apnea.
Okay, yeah.
I know I don't say it
Oh,
right.
I love the way it sounds when you say it. Sleep apnea. Yeah.
And then also with people like going through the flu season.
Oh, of course.
Flu and
Colds and flus season. Yeah. So we were just talking about prepping for foundation. Okay, foundation is the biggest obstacle for women to find the right foundation, especially when we're talking about mature skin, because most foundations enhance wrinkles. That's what I found. You said you use a BB cream. That's very lightweight, but when somebody like myself who has some hyperpigmentation, needs a little bit more heavier of a coverage without it drying or without it enhancing wrinkles. Okay, so leaders in skincare and cosmetics, what country would you say that would be?
Leaders in the skincare
And cosmetics, yeah.
and cosmetic, I would say somewhere in Europe.
Korea.
Korea?
Yeah, Korea is amazing. They put out amazing products. This Turtur is a new foundation that I've only been using for like the last month or two. You could probably go in my bathroom under the sink and find about 30 different foundations from all different prices. Tarte is another one. I have wasted so much money, and I don't throw anything away. I just kind of donate them. Trying to find a foundation that provides coverage without 5 hours later enhancing all the wrinkles or looking dry or just overbaked. This Turtur is like an amazing foundation. What I really like about it's kind of a wet foundation, so you just kind of pat it. And here, let me just see your hand real quick. I know you can't see that, but obviously.
Oh, I can. That's great.
But it's so hydrating and so just beautiful coverage. And you know what's really nice about them is that you, for like $1.99, you can go on Amazon and buy a sample of all their shades. I think they're like up to 21 shades.
You can try the
so
shades on you.
Because I have to tell you, it took me 3 purchases to get the right shade, and they're affordable. They're like $25. So that's not more. I think my Tarte was like $40, $45. 2 of my favorite foundations, but this one is more hydrating, and it really does a great job of covering imperfections without
Is the new product in your counter?
Oh yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going real quick with these. So I'm gonna hold them all at once. Concealer under the eyes. So many women I have already recommended this to, and they text me or call me and say it's the best concealer, under eye concealer I've tried. We get lines, under our eyes, but we need to brighten under our eyes, because as our skin thins, it starts to get darker, because the skin is thin, so we can see the blood underneath, which appears blue or purple, when you're looking inward. But most concealers, because they're trying to hide imperfections, are thick and too drying, and it ends up enhancing, that makes matters worse. This brand eraser by Maybelline, I'm telling you guys, hands down,
I use them. It's
one of my
really good.
favorite concealers. Very moisturizing, and you can either apply it with the brush or with the little sponge applicator. But try this brand, many shades to choose from. You are gonna love this. You're gonna use this under your eyes. You can even the bridge of your nose, your chin, a little bit on your forehead. Make sure to get those temples. It's gonna really make a difference, and it's going to stay hydrated underneath there. So you're gonna minimize the appearance of any of the crow's feet or fine lines and wrinkles. These are my favorites for brows. Do you do any penciling, anything in your brows? Gosh, talking to the wrong person here.
Well, I'm just, as you're talking here, it's like I'm thinking, oh, she's a cosmetologist, she's a makeup artist. And I have a friend of mine who taught me how to do makeup, and she had such a hard time with me. So I learned one thing, and that's all I do one time, like all the time.
Yeah.
The maximum I do is a little bit of layers or prime, a little bit more foundation.
Yeah.
When I go to a party or something, or night.
Yeah.
But other than that, you will see like that, and I haven't done anything on my eyebrow.
So they're just naturally that color and everything. Okay. Well, some of us aren't blessed with, that. Some of us are missing some eyebrows. Other of us are even getting some little gray brow hairs that are coming.
What is yours?
Oh, so mine are a combination of PMU, and PMU from 20 years ago, the way that it
What is PMU?
It's permanent makeup.
Oh, okay.
But it's, you know, I
Because
can't.
it looks really nice.
Well, thank you, and that's because of these products. So let me just, when it comes to, PMU, many of you guys have had permanent makeup on your brows. It fades over time, becomes, you know, black and dark brown become gray. So it's not like I can walk around with that showing. I'm always having to tend to my eyebrows. Now the difference between the mature woman and the younger woman is there's a trend with very thick laminated brows. Laminated meaning flat, not bushy, right? You want them, and everything is perfected. Well, older women can't wear that look. It's just too harsh for the older woman. But I like the laminated look. So two of the products that I use is a brow glue. And they come in colored. It's the same brand. This is clear, this is colored. Matches my auburn kind of brown eyebrows. But it allows them to stay in place. So like for me, I have no hair on the ends of my eyebrows. And I'm missing some hair because hair stops growing, you know, after a while in some places, not everywhere. So by using this brow glue, I can shift the hair and to kind of cover the areas that don't have the hair. And then by having color, it just gives a little bit more color to where I have no hair. So I combine those, and this is my favorite by e.l.f. It's a brow pencil. And the reason why I like this is because the more you can build, it's buildable color. And it has a wax base, so it actually holds the hair in place. So it has a little comb on the end, you brush it how you want. So I apply the glue first, and then I go in with my pencil, and I just pencil it. I want it very light in the front and darker where I have no brow at all, and I have to draw in the tail. And it's buildable. So great products, I love them. I've wasted, I don't want to say wasted because I learned from my mistakes, but spent a lot of money on trying different cosmetics, and the ones I just shared with you guys are my favorites, tried and true, something that I would highly recommend to women. And then the last products, I have three more.
I have one more. So
Okay, I have three products I'm going to touch on. These are what I'm, oh.
I had
So
that
good.
thought that was going to happen.
Yeah, and I would say Axel used that for a blooper, but we can't now. This is live. We're doing it. So I'm in skincare ingredients. Would I say I'm an expert? I don't know. Maybe so, because I've done a lot of research in ingredients, working compliance officer for the FDA. So I'm all about labeling and organic versus non-organic, and really honing in on anti-aging ingredients and trying to create a skincare line that encompasses the best of the best, but making it very simplistic so that that you will utilize it and it's affordable for you, so that you can stick to that daily regimen and not skip it. So if there's too many products, if you have 5 different serums you have to put on, come on, you're gonna
Make it simple.
Gotta make it simple. So grabbing the most effective anti-aging ingredients and combining it within my 5-step system. I brought 2 to share with you guys today. This is my #1 seller. It's called Liquid Gold. So it's an anti-aging serum, organic base, that addresses pretty much every issue that we talked about: fine lines, wrinkles, hyperpigmentation, sagging, loss of collagen, the skin, compromised skin barrier. It addresses everything, all these issues in one bottle, in one jar. And I retail this for $53, and this lasts about 4 to 5 months. This is something that you feel right away tightening of the skin, and then over time it continues to tighten the skin. One of the key superstar ingredients is DMAE, D-M-A-E. This is actually consumed, it's a supplement you can consume to help with bone density and building collagen. So this is built into this product. There's case studies that actually show that it also aids and may help with repairing cancerous cells. So there's double benefit there. And one of my newest products, but now a favorite among users, is my Glow Potion. And this is full body face and body oil. And the benefits of that is hydration, extreme hydration. It's one of the key ingredients is rice bran oil, very small molecule oil that has the ability to penetrate through the skin. Because a lot of body and face oils sit topically. They offer no hydration. They don't have the ability to penetrate through the skin because the molecular structure is so large. So it's combined with some of my favorite carrier oils, essential oils, small molecule oils, all focusing on anti-aging and hydration. And people have an amazing glow. They love it.
Can I try it?
Yeah, you can try it. Let me shake. We also have emu oil. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the emu oil. So you would rub that into your skin. Do you have makeup on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do the neck.
You can do the neck. You do some lymphatic drainage with that. So that's
Smells good.
Yeah, I don't fragrance any of my products. So when you smell something, it's natural.
It's from the herbs.
Yeah, I don't add coloring or fragrance to any of my products. So that is basically the products. I'm going to save the best for last, but I want you to touch on one of your
Okay,
products.
the best of my little, okay, so this is the Icy Blue Remedy that has CBD on it. It's a cooling gel. This is really good for muscle pain and inflammation. So we use that. Like one of the products that we sell the most at the spa because it's a muscle pain reliever, and I like the cooling.
Yeah.
So it helps to break down, turn down the inflammation.
Yeah.
And I love the CBD. When I discovered CBD,
Love it, yeah.
and look, we want to do an episode about CBD and talk about like the hemp and all that stuff. So this is not THC. This is CBD, which is like healthy and safe and doesn't make you crazy.
Yeah.
But the CBD component of this cooling gel really helps to reduce the pain. So this, like if you're experiencing pain, I love using it. So this is a very good product we use for massage.
And I'm glad we're going to be doing an episode on CBD. As a holistic health practitioner, there are many patients that I've worked with that are dealing with cancer during their therapies, undergoing chemo, radiation, where I would utilize CBD balm, topical application of CBD. It is a medicinal plant, and I fully I encourage, especially people who are taking, things to alleviate pain, which they can become, addicted to. I would rather them do full spectrum, even with the THC to manage pain. So I'm a full supporter of it for medicinal reasons.
And I have to say, like many years ago when I didn't know much about it, I was like, oh no, I don't do drugs and I don't do like marijuana, whatever. And then I had a really bad back pain that my friend, the medical herbalist, like, no, you need this. And she just gave me, I was so much pain. I was like, whatever you give me, I take it. And I was so impressed how really impacted it was in my body, the CBD. And then I start learning a lot more, educating myself, and then I see the benefits. And it's all about education. So,
it is.
And it's a really good product.
Yeah.
And so highly recommend CBD.
Yeah, and we will do an episode and discuss, because here in California, I think the use of marijuana has become legal all across. There used to be some restrictions to it. Now I think they kind of, I think Biden just passed something where he removed those restrictions. And so I don't know how I feel about that. I can't imagine somebody driving a vehicle under the influence of THC. I'm concerned about that. And there's studies that show it does destroy brain
like
cells.
drinking.
Yeah, exactly. But the use of CBD and the medicinal parts of the plant, the hemp plant, amazing.
Yeah.
So much research and support out there. Okay, the last product I want to talk about is NMN, which is the precursor to NADS, which NADS essentially is what creates energy. We would die without the production of NADS in our body. So this is the precursor of NADS. Before we go into detail about this one in particular is resveratrol, also in this. But Axel, if you'll just put on the screen the images of Dr. Sinclair. So, and keep them up there. Use full screen if you need to, because I want people to know how to find him on Instagram. Dr. Sinclair, if you guys don't know him or have ever heard of his podcast, research him, listen to his podcast. This is a scientist, and he is an Australian American biologist and academic known for his research on aging and everything anti-aging. He's a professor in genetics at Harvard Medical School and is the co-director of the Paul F. Glenn Center for Biology and Aging Research. He is pretty much the man behind NMN and the research, and he's often invited on advisory boards talking about the benefits of this amazing supplement that helps with basically the DNA, you know, addressing
restoring
Yeah.
the DNA.
Yes. So it's so basically NADS Plus. Let's just read this here. It's a molecule that your body produces naturally to help power the body and essentially the building blocks of DNA. And then of course, NMN is converted into NADS. And so people say, well, NADS is available. Why not just take NADS? Well, I guess recent studies are showing that NADS, they're not certain how much of the body is absorbing it because of its molecular structure being large. How much is wasted? How much is actually the body? So that's recent case studies. So NMN, which used to be available on like Amazon, was pulled off because of all of the case studies that were recently released. So the FDA obviously wants to get in and do its own research, but this is the structure is small, that the body was showing that it absorbs it better. So that's why more people are now turning to NMN.
Do you feel when you take that? Do you feel anything different, or you just know that you take it?
No. So DNA basically is and everything with the energy. I would say after, and I've been doing this for about 2 years. I would say within the first 3 months. Remember we talked about that 3 and 3 rule? Same thing when you take a supplement. Do not judge a supplement until you consumed it for about 3 months, because it's got to cycle through everything. So I would say increase energy, stabilized energy, right? Not like I'm hyped up and I'm ready, you know, just a stabilized energy and motivation. That definitely, I felt a desire of motivation and focus. Now, mind you, I've also been taking my mushrooms forever. And so, but energy, and then no pain. I used to suffer from back pain from, you know, a wakeboarding accident. And it's like every once in a while a disc may slip or bulge, but my recovery time is shorter. And I used to work out and would work a new muscle group on a certain week, and that I would not be able to walk.
Now I understand the power that they say, like have the power, the body empowered.
Yeah.
It's an empowered body.
Yeah. And I would think that for my age and things that I experienced in my body, aging before doing NADS was a little bit things like, you know, I'm 58. And so I think that I can keep up as far as with, you know, some of the younger women, and I contribute that to my energy levels, you know. And so, like I said, it's more stabilized effect, but I also look at this as the fountain of youth to slow the aging process down. And I'm not talking about just visual, I'm talking about everything. Internal, your DNA. That's why they call this the fountain of youth. So guys, NMN, do yourself a favor, purchase this stuff. You can find it on our store. Give it 3 months and then come back and report to us how you feel. It's very affordable. This one I think is $28 for 120. You only take one a day.
Oh wow.
So it's not like a huge investment. NMN.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Told you it would be short. How did we do on our first AG what is this called?
QVC.
QVC. Is that even on anymore?
I don't know.
Okay,
Never
yeah.
watch it.
Well, with every episode, we're always going to bring to you a new discovery of a business or person or product. It may not be ours. If you are a creator or manufacturer of a product that you would like us to try, let us know. Send us the product, reach out to us. We'd like to review it for you. We only share positive reviews, something that we can stand behind. We are Liliani and Christina at empoweredpodcast.org. You can find our channel on YouTube. And we appreciate you guys sharing this time with us. Before we close, Liliana is going to send you out with food for thought.
All right, so here's the one for today. Happiness is a function of accepting what is. Love is a function of communication. Health is a function of participation. And self-expression is a function of responsibility. Werner Erhard. And here we are, ending this fun episode.
Was it fun?
Yes, and looking forward to have your comments, your share ideas and questions, and subscribing, and we'll see you next time.
The best substitute for NMN. If you're not familiar with NMN, it's one of the most powerful anti-aging drugs. It's actually now quite hard to get. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Robert Love. I'm a neuroscientist and I specialize in helping people prevent Alzheimer's disease with science. So what is NMN and why is it hard to get? So NMN stands for nicotinamide mononucleotide. This is a precursor to an energy in your body called NAD. NAD is energy used pretty much in every cell of your body. If you don't have it for 30 seconds, you're dead. And NAD also helps repair DNA. It fuels something called SIRT1, Silent Information Regulator 1, and SIRT1 helps repair DNA. So basically, NMN helps increase energy and helps repair DNA. And research from Dr. David Sinclair at Harvard has found that mice given NMN can run longer than mice not given NMN and has tremendous anti-aging longevity effects. So a lot of people are trying to get NMN. Right now, it's very hard to difficult. The FDA is limiting it. You now can't advertise for it on Google. At least that was new yesterday. And you also you can't buy it on Amazon anymore, which is where I used to buy it. So NMN is very, very difficult to get. If you want to change that, contact the FDA and say, please make NMN available to the general public because it's so healthy. That actually does shift health policy. Now, what to do in substitution for NMN? What else can you get? Well, you can get something called nicotinamide riboside, NR. There's actually debate upon which one's more beneficial, NMN or NR. It's not clear. You can still get NR, and NR will increase NAD, and it will help repair DNA. Now, you might be asking, why not just take NAD directly? Great question. There are some products out there that offer NAD directly. The challenge is we don't know how effective those products are. We don't know how well they're absorbed and how well they're incorporated into the body and whether or not they have the desired effect. So if you want a very simple substitute for NMN that is easy to get and has been proven safe, it is called NR, nicotinamide riboside.